Well, here we go again. It is 5:30. 20 minutes ago, I looked at silver, and it was down 470 some or something like that. And in the past 15 minutes, it's jumped back $1.25. So uh, I was thinking of getting another 20 ounces, but right now uh, I'm not sure what I am sure of, but this much I am sure. I got something in the mail today, and I don't know if you ever seen the way Apmex pack, packages their stuff, but they're very thorough, very good at packaging. As you shall see if I can get it open. Yeah. Now, anybody that knows me knows this is the truth. I'm not quite sure what the hell is in here. ah, uh, all right, we get this over here. Whatever it is, it's a tube. It's a tube of Sunshine Mint Silver Rounds that I got for 99 cents over spot. And we'll take a look at them, and then we'll have a short talk about silver and what happened today. And of course, I have no idea what the hell's going to happen tomorrow, or I'd probably be buying another 20 ounces. But for those that missed the first two videos today, I got in when silver was down 146, and I bought 30 ounces. And then me and a friend went to breakfast, and I got back, and it was down 350. So I bought 20 Eagles. Oh, these are nice looking. And and then it just kept dropping, and then I had to go to work for. I got a call for an order, so uh, Cabana Boy wasn't available, and neither was Mark. So I had to go out and cut some stuff myself. When I come back, the market was closed, and it was down 460 something. And the last I looked, it was down $3 and something. So here goes. Let's see. These are very nice looking coin. Another eagle, of course. Let's see if you can see these. There's one. These are the sunshine ones that are when they go on sale. They're the ones that are usually a dollar over spot, 99 cents. And they have. Let me shut this light off. Maybe you can see this eagle better. They have very nice eagle on on the front, but they're like any other coin. These are like brilliant uncirculated, but the important thing here is that they are 999. Okay, there, silver's down 381. So silver's having a little comeback. What happened today was, of course, there's no good news on the American markets, but the dollar gained strength because there's continued pressure building on the euro, and the weak euro makes the dollar look strong, and so people switch to dollars. But they also got a report from China that the consumer goods in China aren't selling as well as they anticipated, because in the United States, 2/3 of all our economy is based on the American consumer. And China would like to go that way to build up their middle class so that they could sell more stuff internally as well as continue to export. and it would be good for America too. It would help our exports if we had a firm middle class group of Chinese. But what happened today was the report came out that that middle class apparently isn't growing and isn't spending as much as anticipated, and that hurt the markets further because the whole world is so intertwined anymore that no matter who sneezes, everybody gets a cold. And today the cold went pandemic. So how we're going to get out of it, I don't know. Housing is a disaster for the next 3 or 4 years. Foreclosures are greater this year than they've ever been, and they'll be foreclosing because of the number of foreclosures and the paperwork involved. They'll be foreclosing for the next 4 years. So there goes the construction market. The stock market is in the dumpster because uh, uh, most of the profits are made overseas anymore, and the internal market isn't turning in any good results. And add to that that commodities are way down. Petroleum slipped down to $80 a barrel today, so hopefully it'll show up on our gas in our gas tanks soon. And to that, add the fact that copper hit a new low for the year, meaning that the consumption of copper in China is also way down. So with silver being in demand as an industrial use, then it's natural for silver to take a hit. I don't think it should have taken a 10% hit like it did earlier today. Matter of fact, probably up at around 12 or 13% at one time. And gold took an $80 hit, and I think it closed $67 or $70 down. But gold shouldn't be dropping at all because all the reserve banks in the world are still trying to accumulate gold. So people just panicked, and they tried to get out of every market possible and into U.S. Treasuries. Now Treasuries are the lowest they've ever been. Why you buy a treasury that pays less than 1% in some cases, and the long-term treasury is paying less than 2% is beyond me. When inflation is greater than that, and that's core inflation, which means excluding energy and food. And we know, everybody knows, been to the grocery store, been to the gas station, that energy and food are way up this year. Gasoline was up almost $1 from what it was selling the same time last year. So there isn't any good news on the horizon. So the euro is crap, making the dollar look stronger. The Chinese are starting to have a little bit of problems. They're not in any real danger because they might go from 9% growth this year down to 6.5 or 7%, but still that affects the world markets, and that's what's happening. So this is not a manipulated silver drop. This is drop in demand and panic selling. Once silver, I guess, started hitting two and a half below, then people just thought, well, it's time to get out. The same thing with gold. There was no reason at all for gold to have been down $80 today, and for the first time, I might say maybe gold's not such a bad buy at these prices. If you can buy an ounce, I wouldn't buy fractional. And we'll have to wait and see what happens tomorrow. Now that I see that silver is back $1 something, I guess I won't be buying any right now. But if it had remained around 450 down, I probably would have bought another 20 ounces. So right now, I guess 50 ounces was all I'm buying today, and I took a hit on that. I bought some that were when I was down $1.46, and I bought some that was down 350. So the 350 one don't look so bad anymore, but the $1.46 might be a while before I see that money back. And of course, as I never sell, I'll never see the money back anyway. So if anybody's asking whether to buy on dips, I still buy on dips, but I certainly wouldn't advise anybody else to do what I do because everybody knows from the comic business to the trading card business to whatever I jumped into wasn't a very good business. So I hope you have a nice night, and I surely couldn't throw any light on this except to say that Europe is going to continue to be in a lot of trouble, and whether they break up because Merkel and the Germans don't feel like carrying the rest of Europe is yet to be seen. And if that happens, then then everybody goes back to their normal currencies, and they start trading euros in for francs and lira and whatever, because Italy's running into big problems, and no matter what they sink into Greece, it's just a temporary measure. Greece is going to fall sooner or later, so it might be the best thing just to let Greece default now rather than let it default later after you've sunk up another $100 billion into Greece, and that's $100 billion you can't give Italy or Spain or Portugal or Ireland to keep them afloat. So as long as there's no good news, I don't see silver. Silver might do a two and a half bounce back simply because it's good to have silver, but I don't see I don't see silver hitting a new high for a very long time. But I doubt that it'll touch its old low in the spring of 31 bucks, an intraday low, and a close of 33. So buy if you got money, and you can risk it. But if you might need that money soon, I would sit on the sidelines. Thanks for your time.